Hey, Christine.
Yeah.
I learned a new trick with my mind this week.
You have a mind? What'd you learn?
Watch this. Watch the screen.
Okay.
Okay, I'm ready. Oh, I gotta snap right first. So, I'm ready. Check it out.
What'd
Isn't that
you do?
cool? See, we're black and white now. Is that not cool?
You're a mess.
I know.
Change us back.
No, I like being black and white. I'm old school, you know.
Yeah, you're old,
Okay,
all right.
I will change it. Hey, I will change it, but let's do this. Whoa! Whoa! What have I done?
What'd you do?
Whoa! Hang on, Chris. Here. Woo! That was close. Man.
Don't do that again.
Sorry. But I do have another one. Let's see. Okay, ready?
I don't know.
How you like that?
I don't know.
Always wanted to be a cartoon character. There we are.
Change us back now.
Welcome back to Living La Vida Low Carb on YouTube. And, oh, I'm sorry, we didn't change back yet.
Much
And
better.
we're up
Thank
to
you.
episode 72. Is that all better now?
That's all better.
Okay. And today, yes, that silly little opening segment there actually had something to do with this video, as you will find out
Believe it or
today.
not.
Believe it or not, I was recently reading an article by a gentleman by the name of Marshall Deutsch, and he is a biochemistry professor. He's been around many years. I actually had him on my podcast show to talk about this issue, but I just had to get this out there because I thought it was one of the most incredible health effects things that I've ever read. And that's a lot because I read health things all the time. But you've heard of the placebo effect, right? Everybody knows what a placebo is. Tell us what a placebo is in your own words, Chris.
It's basically a sugar pill that somebody, a doctor, gives you to test against the real thing.
Right.
To see what kind of reaction they would get from taking this pill.
Yeah, it can come in the form of a drug or even a treatment. You know, a lot of people say they've been cured by massage. And the massage maybe didn't really cure anything, but in their head they said, oh, this is making me feel better, so therefore I'm getting a placebo effect from that. Now, I'm not trying to discount massage or chiropractors or anything like that because I believe in those things. Mm-hmm. But I'm just trying to say that there are treatments and there are drugs that are just sugar pills that really have no medicinal impact, but in your head, it makes you say, hey, that's going to help me, and it does help you. That's been proven time and time again in studies to be accurate, that there are a lot of great placebo effects that happen for people just because they think they're going to get better from something. Now, there is something that is converse to that, known as the nocebo effect. You ever heard of that? Nocebo? I'd never heard of it before.
Never heard of it.
But basically, the nocebo effect is different in that people have an expectation of getting sick or unhealthy, and they get the negative effects of being sick and unhealthy, even if that thing doesn't cause them to be sick and unhealthy. Did you get all that?
That's a lot.
That's a lot. But let's take saturated fat, for example. A lot of people think if I eat saturated fat, it's going to give me a heart attack. Well, guess what? If you worry about it, if you think it will, if you're so scared to death that you're, put it in your mouth, that you're gonna have a heart attack if you eat that, guess what? You might. You might, because of the nocebo effect. And actually, there was a study, researchers stumbled on a striking finding that women who believed that they were prone to heart disease were nearly, get this, 4 times as likely to die as women with similar risk factors who did not hold such a fatalistic view. Now, that was published in the Washington Post, April 30th, 2002 edition about the nocebo effect. So, I mean, you got all these people out there, Christine. They're so worried about eating fat. They're so worried about eating cholesterol. They're so worried about, I've got to keep my lipid profile down. My LDL has to be down. They're worried about these things. And guess what?
It happens to them.
It's a self-fulfilling prophecy. I mean, when I read about this nocebo effect, I'm like, well, nobody really, is going to believe this, that it's the nocebo effect that's causing this. But yeah.
We actually saw a TV show not too long ago where this kind of happened,
Yeah.
except it was the
lady got pregnant.
Believed she was pregnant, so much so that her body...
Her belly actually grew, and her body responded physically to what was going on mentally. Actually, the name of the show is that new show, Mental, right? Mm-hmm. Isn't that where we saw it?
Yeah.
So maybe, just maybe, those of you who are out there watching this right now, you are one of those people who are worried. You're worried about, well, what is that saturated fat doing to me? What is that cholesterol doing to me? What am I doing to my health as a result of doing these things? Well, I got to tell you, stop worrying, because that is your problem. That is the issue that's going to make you have a heart attack, because the stress from that. A lot of people are like, well, don't you worry about all that saturated fat you eat, Jimmy? Don't you worry that when you eat cholesterol and you eat eggs that are just loaded with fat and cholesterol, aren't you worried that you're harming your body? And the answer is, no, I'm not. No. Because if you worry about it, you hurt yourself. And so the bottom line message I want to leave with you today is, don't worry. Be happy. Don't worry, be happy now.
Don't worry. Be happy. Don't worry, be happy.
What? She's not a fan of the 80s music, probably. I love you, honey.
I love you too.
Well, that's all the time we have for Living La Vida Low Carb on YouTube, episode 72. And as we promised in our last video, we do have, I'm not just teasing you with it, but we do have a video coming very soon where you can win a trip, yes, a trip, free, on the 3rd annual Low Carb cruise, and we're going to the Bahamas this year. We recently changed the dates. We'll tell you all about it in the video that we do with the giveaway. But be listening and be watching for that, because it's going to be cool, I promise you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Anything else you want to say?
Nope.
She's like, I'm not going to say anything more. Hey, let's do that again. I love being black and white.
Only you.
Poster again. But you know what I gotta leave us with?
No.
Whoa! See ya!
Be happy. Don't worry, be happy now.
Don't worry. Be happy. Don't worry, be happy.